One of the things that really brought me to Palm Beach Atlantic University was the servant leadership component. Out of all the other programs I looked into versus online programs and in-classroom programs, this was the only one that had a focus on being a servant leader and also how to manage change, and that was important to me. One of the things that I was able to utilize right away was the critical thinking component of the curriculum. I'm using critical thinking skills on a daily basis. I'm able to hear lots of conversations going on where decisions are being made that are going to affect thousands of students or thousands of employees, or making a change to a process or a procedure. The other parts of the curriculum that I utilize a lot are the parts about being a change agent. I didn't know how many changes I was going to be made aware of and going to need to manage. And one of the things that I had to be willing to change was my location. I worked on one location for 10 years, full-time, and actually longer than that if you consider my student work and all the things that I did part-time. But to leave that location was a decision I was willing to make because I'd learned how to manage change more effectively through the program, and also how to be really mindful that those people that I'm serving, my staff members, I am there to serve them. They're not there to do everything that I ask them to do. If I don't look at them as being important and as a group of people I need to serve, I'm really not being a leader, I'm just being a manager. I thought about the MBA for a very long time. I got my bachelor's degree in 2002. And so at the point in my life where I was willing to jump into this pool of going back to school, you know, I've been talking to students every day about an education and how important it is and how it's an investment. And I said, okay, you got to practice what you preach, but I had to find a program that was going to be meaningful to me. I didn't have a desire to go into entrepreneurship. I wanted to still serve in the higher ed area, but I really didn't find a burning desire to do the MBA. To me, the leadership component meant that I could take the leadership skills that I already had through church leadership and community leadership, and to really hone those skills, sharpen them, and be ready to serve at a greater capacity.